What's up, Tommy Chung, my man? Tommy Chung, what it do? Hit that thumbs up, guys. Sorry I didn't make any videos today, man. Been kind of just relaxing. Got some news about a family member, so I've just been kind of chilling. You know what I mean? What up, EGA Tricks? You know what I mean? I was gonna make a video today, but with Wednesday's rats and wiretaps, but you know, I just didn't make one today, guys. I wasn't feeling it. Just been chilling. Kind of took a nap and rested a little bit and felt a little better. You know what I mean? What's up, MBJZ, my man? Hit that thumbs up, guys, if you're in the show. You're in the live. John Gotti, my man. Dude, I've been getting some weird ass comments by some guy named Killa Stew. Killa Stew. His name is Killa Stew. I've been leaving all sorts of retarded comments on my show. Some guy named Killer Stew. So if you guys run into some guy named Killa Stew, kick his killer ass. What's up, Chacarron? About what? I don't know, dude. Just some weird stuff. Check out the comments on a video that I left on OG Bhlack for the suckers. He's been commenting all day on there. You know, I've been going back and forth with him. Or just some dumbass guy. Looks like he's from the Inland Empire from Riverside. Mm-hmm. Brendan O'Brien, what's up? That he's I think he's from Riverside or some shit. From some cow town. So what's up, EDU? Buenas noches. What's up? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's from some Cowtown because most guys from Riverside, don't get me wrong, their gangs are pretty old. You got some old gangs in Riverside, don't get me wrong. Riverside County's got some old gangs, but oh yeah, that'd be cool. That's a good idea, EGA Tricks. Mr. Chacarron. That's a good idea. I'll do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That'd be a great idea, huh? Great idea. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I'll end up doing that. I'm gonna end up doing that, man. That's a good thing, Chacarron. Where Godly Gamer been at? I don't know, man. I'll tell you guys this much though. I heard YouTube's been doing a lot of weird things to people's channels. Godly Gamer was beefing with Tony Soprano. Laugh out loud. What's up, Danny Reels? What's up, brother? Yeah, I heard the same thing. Yeah, I heard the same thing. I heard Godly Gamer used to beef with Tony Soprano. So I really don't know what happened, man, to Godly Gamer. I couldn't tell you, you know. Finally started to warm up here in Canada. Outside with my dog burning one. Fuck yeah, John Gotti. That's crazy, huh? Crazy. In Canada. I got a buddy from Canada. Yes, sir. EGA Tricks. There you go, brother. There you go. Let's take this off. I'm a little hot right now. Ah, yeah. Hot. Oh, he didn't like it. He was brown nosing Metro's people. That's hilarious. I haven't seen him for a while though. I don't know what happened to him. He was a good viewer too. I liked him. He actually was one of the ones that he used to talk shit on everybody. That's what I used to like about him. He didn't care who you were. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I bet, I bet. Hey, you guys want to hear some really important stuff that's going down in the U.S. courts along with the Mexican courts? Got some crazy shit going there, especially with Chapo, especially with Chapo. So they denied his appeal for extradition to back to Mexico. And the way that worked was that he can appeal his situation, his current situation in Mexico 3 times. He's appealed it twice already. He's appealed it on 2 different grounds. He's got one more appeal. Okay, that appeal, if it doesn't go through, he's stuck here forever, guys. You know, a lot of people say it's not the real Chapo that's in prison. It's not. I don't know how real it is or what it is, but I think it's the real guy, guys. You know, and him being in there, he ain't going nowhere. You know, he probably gonna be in there stuck with his wife. Maybe they'll build a prison where him and his wife can be together because I heard that's what's happening. Oh yeah, Golly Gamer's cool. CMB Bot was tight though. I miss that guy. I miss talking to him. I miss talking to him. Well, hey Chacaron, one of my viewers on this show, Frankie Trevino, his family's over there at the Colorado Supermax. He's got a family member. What do I know about Calibis? A lot of things. Wolfslayer, what up? I know a lot about them. A lot of them aren't who they say they are though. A lot of them are just guys that had military experience in Guatemala and then they lie to people in Mexico that they were this and they were that. You know? Yeah, I got a friend in Canada, John Gotti. Well, I haven't talked to him in a couple, about a month or two, you know? Yep. Yeah. Well, supposedly they're gonna extradite the Trevino brothers supposedly, so we'll find out. Oh yeah, they were super bad. Sure were they do. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this: if the Trevino brother ends up getting extradited, all that money they spent over there in Buena Vista and all that, you know, a lot of it has to do with all the attention they're getting over there in Michoacan. That's why they're probably going to extradite him because they weren't extraditing him for a long time. They were keeping him there, and then with this new government in the U.S., so extradition is definitely on the table for them. You know. Yep. Yeah, Z40 is one of them. You know, probably if they put the Z40 back in there with Chapo, the Chapos and the Menores will end up siding up with the Zetas again. They did that for a long time. The Trevino brothers, Huevo Trevino, and all them. So don't be surprised if you see guys from Cartel del Noreste giving support to the Chapitos. Yeah, well, Slayer supposedly they are. Supposedly they are. You know, the real ones. You know, bunch of air jumps, bunch of land, air. You know, whatever you want, they can. Those guys can do. You're right. You're right. 100%. 100%. 100%. Yeah, the extradite is Z40 from from over there from Buena Vista Prison in Michoacan. It's all bad for him. All bad. Once you come to the U.S., you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. When they extradited me from Mexico, right? Um, the U.S. wasn't playing. They're like, look, we want this dude. Shoot him, bring him, whatever you got to do, And it's kind of crazy, guys, because you don't see that many mafia guys getting extradited anymore. You get all the big names extradited, but all the guys like, they ain't getting extradited. Yeah, yeah, he's friends with the Chapo, 100%, John Gotti, 100%. A lot of people don't know that, and I'm gonna get into that relationship right now. That's a pretty good thing that you brought up. See, back in the day when the CDS was in the Federation, they were having lots of wars. The Chapitos ended up losing their dad, El Chapo, and going to prison. So when Chapo went to prison, he ended up being in the same prison in Altiplano with the Zetas. And the way that worked out is in the whole, they became really good friends. At the end, they actually became, really good talking buddies. I heard. Yeah, no natural sunlight gives you a vitamin D deficiency. You start turning all pale. We call it Wolf Slayer. We call it the Simpson effect over here. And what happens is that a human needs vitamin D. People don't know that. Um, as a human, you need vitamin D, and if you don't get vitamin D, you start having problems with your bones. You have start problems with your digestion system. You know. Oh shit! Jamerkin Lurkin just gave the fucking Calibi's fucking motto there. Si avanzo, me sigues. Si me detengo, me das honores. Y si yo me matas, I think that they're thinking they're live for. Yeah, hell yeah. The Simpsons effect. Damn, grim as hell. Yeah, we call it the Simpson effect, Wolf Slayer. So what happens is you get that vitamin D deficiency. I used to get that 23-hour lockdown too. That shit's no joke, man. No joke. But you know what? 23-hour lockdown only sucks if you don't have a neighbor to talk to or you don't have no contact with anybody. But if you have contact and you do all sorts of cool things with your neighbor. I used to fish. People don't know what fishing is, right? So what we do is we get a little starburst from commissary that we get into candies and we'll throw it underneath our door in front of our door, like in the middle of the day room, right? And then what we'll do is we'll get a piece of soap and we'll put a hole in it and we'll tie a string on it from the bed that we make ourselves or we pull twine that we make out of plastics, right? And then what we do is we shoot that shit under the door. And then it goes around the little fucking starburst, and then you try to pull it in. It's called fishing. It's a really cool game. Do that shit for hours. You know what I mean? That's how we pass stuff from cell to cell. You'll get your fishing line and you get your little soap and you throw it around. You boomerang it into the other cell. Once they get it, they pull it in and then they pull whatever they want from your cell. You know, did you ever play chess out loud without a board? Yeah, Will Slayer. I was telling my wife that about that. At my house, if you guys think it's a joke, I'll show you guys right here. Look at Will Slayer. We're real gangster in this house. We play chess here. I got my daughters and my wife to play chess. So yeah, we play chess here, Wolf Slayer. That ain't that ain't no joke, you know what I mean? You know? But yeah. And people go, what's chess out loud? What it is that you mark the numbers A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you say A1, A2, whatever, you know? You know? Yep. Oscar Chides, what's up, brother? Yes, fishing, he said. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, Oscar Chides, my boy? Shout out to everybody that's been watching the show, everybody on my Patreon, everybody that's been hooking up the cash out. Shout outs to my boy Fantasma, Amber Bueno, Chacarron dropping that 420 as always. Chacarron's hella cool. He drops me about 420. Just imagine, guys, if I was to get $4, $5 from each one of you guys on my cash app, how much would that be a night? Let's see. That'd be great. I wouldn't even have to ever work, huh? Let's see. Let me see. 5 times 30 equals, damn, that'd be fucking straight. Shit, half of that. If 15 people donated $5, I make a good night, man. Hit that like though. That's right, Wolf Slayer. Yeah, chess is a great game, dude. It's actually been helping me with my stress, Danny. Hey, Danny, I was gonna ask you something, man. I kind of getting on that plant diet. It's not as easy. Oh, you got your stinky today? My wife got ours too, man. Hell yeah. I hope you guys all get your stimulus, man. You know what I mean? I hope you guys all get it, man. I know everybody's hurting. Everybody deserves it, man. Everybody deserves it. Hopefully, pretty soon, guys, there's going to be some changes to the channel. Hopefully, within a month or 2 months, hopefully. Um, I should be maybe getting somewhere else where I can film. It's we're going to change uh the dynamics of the show. We're gonna make it a little more live. We're gonna get more into it, guys, especially with the donations. You got 7 kids, Gina? I thought you only had like 4. Jesus Christ. I gotta text my wife that. Hold on. Hold on. I want to tell her right now on the live too. I'm gonna tell her. Okay, Gina? I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna call her right now. Yep. I'm calling my wife. I eat beans and tortillas every day. Hey babe. So on my live right now, Gina Navarro, one of my viewers, she's all like, "Hey, she's like, have you got?" She's all, "Donate tomorrow. I get my stimulus, right?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm happy, you guys." And I told them on my live that I'm gonna call you. She says she has 7 kids. Hold on. She said 23. Hold on. She said she says she has kids that are 23, 21, 17, 10, 9, 7, and 2.
Wow, all ages.
Like 7 blessings. I don't know about 7 blessings, EDU. I'll tell you like this. Um, my my wife, we have 2 of them, and she, I don't know. I have 2. Look, but you know what, guys? It depends though. Are they all girls or boys, Gina? Because I have 2 girls, and it kind of sucks because I feel like I'm by myself. You know what I mean? I do regret though. I do regret not having boys. 5 girls and 2 boys. Yeah. But my wife says that it's the man's fault, which I believe. You know, because she says, "Oh, you're the one that makes the baby. You got the chromosome." So I'm like, "Fuck, it's my fault." I could be like my homie Capone said though. He said that's why I just didn't stop with Melinda. Okay, I'll give you guys a story about my homeboy Capone, right? So my homeboy Capone from my neighborhood, right? He has like 9 kids or 10 kids, right? I think I like 10 kids maybe, right? And I've always had difficulties in my relationship with my wife and my kids because I've been in jail and stuff, and I'm not saying that's an excuse for my kids not to like me or my wife to be mad at me, right? But my boy Capone's been in jail his whole fucking life, right? And Capone tells me like this: "Nah, I'm not like you, big dog." He goes, I don't fuck around." He goes, "I had a ton of kids with a bunch of girls." And I was like, "Why'd you do that, fool? Wouldn't that make that shit more complicated?" He says, "In the beginning it was." He goes, "Now it's like a blessing." And I'm like, "Why?" He says, "Oh, one baby's mama throws me out, I'll go to another one." I'm like, "Oh man, get out of here with that." But nah, he said because my boy Capone, at least one of his kids likes him. Two of his kids kick it with them tough all day, so that's kind of cool, man. Sometimes I think that if you do enough things to someone at the end and you hurt them enough or you do enough damage to them, that they won't like you or care for you no more. And it kind of sucks though. And um you know at the end, you know what I mean? Like, I'll give you guys a good example and he doesn't get mad. My homeboy D-boy. He'd been in prison his whole life. Just recently his oldest son moved in with him. My boy D-boy bought him a car, bought him clothes, bought him all sorts of shit. His son didn't want nothing to do with him, but his other kids do. So like he said, it just all depends on the kid. It's a hit and a miss. What's up, Fantasma? I don't know, Fantasma. I don't know if it's true, man. Some people said it was true. I know that they're trying to extradite Miguel Trevino though right now. Yeah, Salazar, that's right. You got 2 girls and it's lonely. Yeah. Well, that's a good way of finding out. Oh no, that is a good way of finding out. That is a good way. At the end, it's family. Yep. At the end, it's family. Yeah, that's how I feel. I just have a problem with people like I don't hold really grudges on family members. Like, look, I'll tell you like this. You make me mad, I'm gonna tell you fuck off and everything, but I'm not gonna treat you different. I'm not gonna stop buying you a hamburger. Like if you ask me, "Hey man, can you do this for me?" I'm not gonna give you a nasty look or hold it against you. Most people do. You know what I mean? I've done a bunch of shit, and people done a bunch of shit to me. If I treated people like the way they treated me, they'd fucking cry. You know what I mean? I really, it's like this, man. The way I see it is like this. If you don't stab me or you don't shoot me or you don't rat on me, it's all good. We're all good. We're all good. Just don't disrespect me or call me a bitch or a lame and stuff. You know what I mean? But besides that, we're Gucci. You know what I mean? I could give a rat's ass what you do, You know what I mean? Someone asked me the other day, OG Black, are you homophobic? I said no. They said, "Oh, do you have a problem with homosexuals?" I'm like, "No, fucking, I got an aunt that's a lesbian. Um, I don't got any gay uncles though. I don't got no gay uncles. I have gay aunts. I have two, I think three gay aunts or something like that. Yeah, and I tell you the truth, guys. Today I've got some pretty bad news. One of my aunts, she's sick. She may die, and this is the aunt that kind of took care of me my whole life. You know what I mean? To tell you the truth, someone who yeah, John God, did you get that Cash App or did you have a problem with it, man? Um, yeah, it's just it is what it is. And to tell you the story, the truth about my aunt, the one that she's sick right now and dying. I'm gonna tell you guys something about her. Um, I actually want to talk to her again because I want to tell her that she was right. She used to tell me when I was a kid, she's like, mijo, you have a beautiful voice. She used to tell me you have a voice where people listen to you because of your experiences. She said, Mijo, I don't know any kids that were 13, 12 years old selling dope. So you guys know, and I'm not happy about this, and I'm willing to admit it in front of the camera right now to you guys. Um, I'm not that great of a person. So you guys know OG Black has sold to his family members. And I'm not happy, I'm not proud of it. It's not something I glorify, it's not something that but it's something that I did. Um as a kid growing up, I really didn't have no guidance or counsel. My dad wasn't around too much, and when he was, I was already grown up. He taught me a lot of things. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of things I didn't have anybody to ask for help or anything. Pretty much learned it on my own. So I really I really I really messed up a lot in my life in the past. And I really want to bring back my past because a lot of people are like, you need to leave it in the past. So, gee, well, can't fix the future if you don't fix the past, guys. And I definitely done a lot of wrong. I've done a lot of things that I shouldn't have done, and I am ashamed of it. I do feel bad. Um, I know that my aunt, is someone that I love very much, but she is also a person who can be very mean and stuff like that. That's right, Fantasma. Yeah, that's right, Homer. They are. Homer, I'm going to tell you something. What's up, Crazy Stories? And maybe Crazy. Hey, guys, I'd just like you guys to see the boy Crazy Stories, man. He's in the show, man. If you guys ain't seen his show, go watch his show, man. If you don't like his content, don't watch his show, man. To me, Crazy just tells it like it is, like other YouTubers. And it is what it is, man. He's just telling you his perspective on how he sees things and how you ain't going to pull the covers under his eyes. Um, growing up and doing what you did, a lot of people say, "Hey, OG Black, you got a little kid voice. Hey, you got this." I excuse myself. In the position that I've been, you can't be some dumbass Chicano. You know what I mean, homie? You got to be someone that's educated. You got to know about other gangs. You got to know about other culturas, other cultures. You can't live in the background. You know what I mean? Crazy or Nick does something that was taught to me as a kid by my dad. Not only does he run his mouth, but he backs it up with facts and showing you. And a lot of people don't like that. It is what it is. Oh, that's crazy, EDU. Sun City Blaze, what's up? And it is what it is, guys. I'm not one to criticize anyone by all means, man. If you don't like Nick's or crazy stories of show, don't fucking watch his show, dog. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yep, you got to do it, Salazar. Yeah, crazy Nick, you're fucking reckless, dog. Why are you driving in a parking lot making videos? Reckless fool. Pull over. Everybody does that shit, Chuck. I don't do that. I park. I'll sit down in my car and I'll do it. You know what I mean? Nick, A bunch of people do that shit, Chacarón. That's what I get mad about too. You should not be on your phone while you're driving, people. What's up, MBJZ? Chilling, man. Chilling, just trying to get by every day, you know? Oh, yeah. Crazy's crazy, man. You got your own channel too, Homer? What's it called? I'm gonna check it out. Damn, it took your cars? La vida de cholo, hell yeah. Follow the law, right, G? I guess, man, you know, in some aspect, man, like, look, you know, people are weird. Like, I'll give you guys a really good example, right? It's okay for people to do a certain thing and then they go do something else and it looks okay. You know what I mean? It's not okay. Like, I'll give you an example. You got guys in in Sinaloa and Mexico, all over. I just use Sinaloa as a very big point, you know, and they're doing all sorts of shit they're not supposed to be doing over there. You know, killing little kids, robbing people, um, stealing, murdering, you know, and it is what it is, guys. You know, the world has become a place where you have no safety, where um you have no rights no more, guys. You have no privacy. That's what it is, you know. Do they still fight for the border in Tijuana? Hell yeah. OG Black, how you doing? What's up, Frankie? My boy Frankie. Hey guys, shout out to my boy Frankie right here. Trevino, a real Trevino. My boy Cisco from Norwalk. If you guys want to know a real gangster, it's a real gangster right here in the show right here. Actually, if you guys want to know about Frankie, he was cruising down my dad's neighborhood the other day and he sent me a video. He goes, "Hey, check out where I'm at." And I'm like, "Oh, this dude, man." You know what I mean? This dude, man. Must have having a good time, huh? With all the midnight cruisers down Jackson, huh? What up, Frankie? Oh, hell yeah, John Gotti. What does it say that I'm not real? What do you mean? Midnight cruising. Hell yeah. Who do you know from the midnight cruisers? Cause I know the Carinos. They've always been midnight cruisers. Um, Chilolo, Popeye, and all them. They're always been midnight cruisers. Those fools are always out there on Jackson. I probably just my phone. It probably is though. But thank you, John Gotti. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Damn, that's crazy, huh? Homer says it. Homer's on it. Oh, you know them. Yep. Yep, Frankie, that's them. That's them. That's them. We used to call those fools my cousins, Frankie, but some of them act weird. The older brother's cool. Maniac and Cricket, they're hella cool, but the rest of them they act kind of weird. Tio Chilolo's cool and Popeye and them are cool, but the kids be acting kind of weird. That's why I don't fuck with them no more. You know what I mean? They be acting weird, Frankie. Those fools be, you know what I mean? I don't fuck with fools that are weird, Frankie. You know, I'll tell you like this, Frankie. I no disrespect to anybody who smokes dope or uses heroin or everything. But I try to stay away from you guys. If you're on some scante and everything, and I could tell. Don't get me wrong. If you could handle your scandal and you could be all fucking prendido or all loaded and function right, I'm with you. But I ain't gonna be no fucking idiot and watch you, burn me down because you're all high. Hell no. Oh shit. Really, Gina? What do you mean, Cash App or PayPal? Oh shit! So I got to check out my PayPal and see what's going on with my PayPal then. Maybe something happened there because it's saying I'm not existing. Hey, Fantasma, check out my PayPal and see what's going on with these guys. Who's beyond Scante trying to act like they're not on one? Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Wolf Slayer. Like, you're supposed to be the big homie and you're all loaded, you know? Cash App? Hmm. That's crazy. Let me see my Cash App right now. Because I had Chacaron send me some money the other day and it went through like nothing, huh, Chaka? Oh, right here, look it. Oh, yeah. Well, my boy Frankie sent me some money and it went through right now, right? For a Gallo check, he said. That's right. That's right, Frankie. And then my boy Chaka Fantasma sent me some money. You know what I mean? Oh, you tried a lot last night? Me either, carnal. You guys are sure you guys are doing it to the right Cash App? Because look it, because other people been able to get through. Frankie, Luis, Chacaron. Chacaron sent me 420. Huh, Chacaron? Tried is true. Can't trust. Yep, that's right. Ponte a trabajar. El Chapo. I know, man. You're telling me. Pinche Chapo. Que se pongan a hacer higher, vato. You know what I mean? It's not that easy for me either, Chapo. I don't drive, brother. Ando, ando valiendo chile. Can't drive. I can't drive, brother. Cash App doesn't work for me in Canada, and PayPal says the channel isn't there. Fuck. Oh shit. That's crazy. I gotta check out the PayPal. That's true though. A lot of people, a lot of times, a lot of stuff happens weird on this channel. So it is true. I believe you though, because I'm blind. Well, I can. Don't get me wrong, Chapo. I'm not lying to you. I do drive. I do drive. Look at today. I drove. I can drive, right? But the state won't give me a license no more because I don't see out of this eye. And I used to have seizures. Oh, okay. Don't trip then, Gina. Yeah, don't trip. Hell yeah. Hey, Homer, I have a question for you. How do I get the feeling of someone is possessing me away from me? Like, how do I get that feeling? I always feel like someone is driving me to do wrong instead of good, you know? Hell yeah, Gina. I like Gina, guys. If you guys see Gina, she's a real internet person. Gina be on people's shows and telling them stuff. Do you still watch Prison Break Raw, Gina? I don't think you do, huh? Oh, hell yeah, John Gotti. Hell yeah, you're on the Patreon? I'm gonna load something tomorrow for you guys. Hell yeah. I don't know, Chapo. I'm a pretty cool person, but a lot of people say the things that you do, people can hack you. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like there's something wrong. Look, I'll tell you guys the truth. Your angels have to be stronger. All right. Yep. You're good, Gina. Just do what you got to do tomorrow, man. No pressure, man. Those 7 kids love you. You know what I mean? No pressure. Don't trip. I know you. I know you got me. I'm gonna tell you guys something why I don't trip on people like Gina. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I know that her word is her bond. You know what I mean? She may not have a lot of things, but her word means a lot to her. And when she says something, she even though she don't want to do it no more, she's still gonna do it. Yep. Oh, you don't watch Shadow either? Oh shit. Gina used to be on those shows like crazy because you found out a bunch of shit about him, huh? See, you guys, Gina was one of the persons that I challenged to microscope these shows, and she did. You know what I mean? And she did with the fine tooth comb, huh? You know, your angels have to be stronger. I hope, Chapo. You know, Chapo, I really appreciate viewers like you, man. Your insight and your guys' comments. See, I asked Chapo a question. He went out and he said it. He straight up said, "Get a job, fool." Oh shit, that's all bad, super bad. John Gotti, you have Cash App. It should be available in Canada. Oh yeah, John Gotti Fantasma helped make Cash App, so he knows what's up. But you know, I've done mushrooms. I used to do mushrooms when I was in high school, super bad. My wife knows. So if you don't work, how are you surviving? Straight up handouts. The truth. I have a wife that works. Lucky, you know, and donations and stuff like that. And people are like, "Oh, how can you live like that, motherfucker? That's how I'm living. That's the exact answer." you know, you know what I mean? That's one of the reasons I made this show too, was to inform people. And then my boy OG Shadow was like, "Dude, you could get paid doing this shit. You know that, right?" And I was like, "Shoot it, bring it. I get money. Oh wow, I get to help people and get paid. All right, fuck it, bring it." If you notice, it means you have discernment. Once you've had that, you can take the offensive against it and not be a victim. All right. That's crazy. Don't worry about it, John Gotti. Don't get your head all mixed up about it, man. All right, guys. I tried of Mr. Blue lurking in the background and nodding his head for everything Shadow says in English. You mean like this? What does he do? He's just like, I worked with hospice patients for over 20 years, but had to leave your comfort zone, pray to your higher up, but you only know who is yours. Should I pray every day, Mr. Orange? Don't get me, I don't. Sometimes I do forget. You know what? Super bad I can. I have to have a license. Right now, I'm going to tell you something. I might get a job at a dispensary again. Oh, I'm working my way in. You know what I mean? They don't trust everybody at dispensaries, you know? So you gotta, work your way in. And it's been about a year and I've pretty much worked my way in there now, you know? Working with hospice is very dark and to have to reset yourself often. Fuck, I wouldn't want to do that, man. That shit's sad, man. You know, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I used to work with old people too. And I did get sad and I did get affected to the ones that I felt bad for, not to the ones who were. And look, let me tell you guys something. I like people who tell you, like, okay, there is an old man, right? And I used to work like maintenance at this place, right? And there was a lot of old people, right? So I was working maintenance. And then so I used to drive by really fast, like fly by his house, right? And then uh the old man was like, "Hey, why the fuck you drive so fast? Stop fucking driving so fast." And he was all cussing at me and everything, right? And I stopped and I got off the car and I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "Hey, don't be fucking driving so fast around here." And I was like, all right, cool, I won't, you know? But I wasn't like, "Fuck you, old man," or nothing, right? And then the next day I drove by his house and I got off and I saw him there. And I was like, "Hey, what's up, old man?" And he was like, and he didn't like that because I called him an old man. That's how I talked to him too. I was like, "What's up, old man?" And he was like, "Oh," he's like, "Oh, you're the kid that was driving here all fast yesterday, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that was fucking me." I said, "You were the old man that told me to slow the fuck down, huh?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah." I was like, "That's cool, man." I go, "Sorry, I was driving fast," and he was just like, "Oh, well, you should know better. You're the maintenance." And then I told him, "Hey, old man," I told him, "You're cool, man. I like you." And then he was just like, And then he told my coworker, he goes, "I don't like that fucking guy." So you know what I did every day, guys? I talked to that fucking old man. Why? Because that's what you get, motherfucker. You know, you want to be a piece of shit and not like someone because they made a mistake. Well, fuck you. How about that? I'll fuck with you till you have a heart attack. And I do that, guys. It's horrible, but oh hell yeah, and BJZ, don't worry about it. Robert Acosta Jr. Hell yeah, I used to know Robert Acosta. I sure did, man. I used to know Robert Costa. Big dude, heavy set, really cool fool. I used to know Robert Acosta Jr. Yeah, he was a cool fool, man. I like that dude. I think he was even on my little league team one time. I'm sure. I'm not lying, man. Dreams are the spirit realm, the battlefield. Try to remember your dream. Don't smoke before. That's hard for me, Homer. I remember my dreams, though. I remember my dreams, though, Homer. That doesn't do anything to me. People are like, if you smoke, you won't be able to go to bed. Bullshit. I wake up at the same time whether I smoke or I don't smoke. You know, you know what I mean. So it is what it is, guys. You know what I mean. I'm gonna check my Cash App right now. See how many of the big little homies drop money on there. Hell yeah, Frankie. Frankie dropped it. Where's my boy Frankie at? What you doing, Frankie? You work tomorrow, man? Frankie's a trash, guys. Hey, shout outs to Frankie, guys. If you get your trash thrown out, Frankie's doing it. Yeah, there are. There are Fantasma. Hell yeah, they are. Hell yeah, they are. Yeah. You know, a lot of the hot spots have definitely gotten bigger, man. You know, I saw one that really tripped me out. The Zacatecas hotspot was just like their violence is just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable over there in Zacatecas. Those guys are going through it. Michoacan was bad. Zacatecas is getting brutal. Yeah. Dinosaurs are demonic beings. I don't know, Homer. That shit's crazy though. They existed though, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes, Mr. Orange. You can't be mad at people for correcting you. You got to be mad at people for not correcting you. I'm going to tell you guys a little story I learned from an old Chinese man in prison. Okay? This Chinese man was 88 years old, guys. Not 90 yet. I remember that. He'd been in prison for 22 years now. He got busted for counterfeiting and money laundering and a whole bunch of other shit, right? And he told me one thing. He said to me one day, you know what? He goes, I notice you. He goes, and you never do anything unless someone gets on your ass and tells you how bad it is for you and how good it could be for you. He's all, you have no self drive, he said. And I said, I don't. He said, no. He said, let me tell you something what's wrong with people. I said, okay. He says, when they tell you something for your own good, he goes, they become upset at you. And I said, yeah. He said, their reaction or their opinion to that is mind your own fucking business. He said, if you truly care for someone and you truly want the best for them, he says, not only do you give them your opinion, he says, you go out of your way, he goes, to make sure that they understand that the opinion that came out of your mouth is backed up by action. After he told me that, guys, I learned a lot from that. And the reason why was this, guys. You should never be upset at the truth. Be upset at a lie. Okay, guys? That's some advice for you guys, all right? All right, your boy OG Black giving you guys some knowledge, man. Drop that Cash App, Fantasma. So anybody who wants to donate can donate. You can donate, Mr. Orange, if you want to. I know you got some money right there. Hook it up, brother. Hook it up. Stimmy. Stimmy. Huh. Stimmy. Yep. Yes, sir. There it is. No, I'm sipping. Homer said, no, I'm sipping. Homer said, I'm sipping. That's right, Homer. That's a good man, my boy Homer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thinking the same thing, Fantasma? Hell yeah. Hey, you know what? Chacaron, when two people think the same thing, that's real shit right there. What's up, Dave Pro? Chris, what up, Black? Good advice. Hey guys, there you go. If you guys want to see someone who works really hard every day, that's my boy Chris right there. Shout out to my boy Chris. He's a truck driver. You know what I mean, guys? You guys know about Chris. Gina's on the show. Gina, look, your man's back on here. Chris, you know, your son's got you playing Fortnite with him. That's a good way of stress reliever. I actually wanted to get a Nintendo Wii system to play Mario Kart. Yep. Hell yeah. Hey guys, my boy Chris, if you guys get your deliveries, thank my boy Chris. If it wasn't for my boy Chris, you guys wouldn't be getting your deliveries, man. You know what I mean? He does the deliveries. You know, he's the man that hooks it up. And you guys, if you guys want to pray for someone, you can pray for Chris tonight. Keep him safe on that road. You know what I mean? Hey Gina, you want to pray for someone? Pray for Chris too. Like you pray for me, pray for Chris too. He's on the road, and I'm going to tell you guys why I have respect for people that are on the road. My father-in-law is a truck driver. Um, I had a really bad accident when I was younger, and I'm not going to lie to you. Till this day, it traumatized me, man. It messed me up. I get anxiety sometimes from being on the road, and I get car panic. And it is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. I'd like to thank everybody that donates to my show. Shout out to Fantasma. Shout outs to Chacarron. Gina. Everybody, man, who's donated. Okay, man. Good night, MBJZ. Say our fathers in your prayers, and just keep me in your mind, and keep everybody safe, man. That's all I really ask, guys. That's all I really ask, man. At the end, man, it's all for entertainment. It's all for shits and giggles, and it's all for information, man. You know. And I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope you guys are good and safe. It's your boy OG Black. I'll check you guys out tomorrow. Remember, my live is on every night at 9 o'clock California time. Thank you guys for all your donations. Thank you for all your prayers. And if it wasn't for you guys, this channel would not be around. And that's the damn truth. We're rising and we're getting there. You guys have a good night. Chris, John Gotti, Lurking, Gina, MBJZ, Homer, Sun City Blaze, Mr. Salazar, you know. Cuídense, cabrones. It's your boy, and I'm out. EGA Tricks and everybody too, man. Thank you, EGA Tricks, Fantasma, everyone, man. Good night.